Kia ora koutou katoa, no mai, haere mai ki te tuaro o Wakahurangi. Welcome to our September newsletter, and thought I'd just do things a little bit differently in terms of the newsletter as opposed to a written, and go with a video. Hope you're enjoying the longer evenings. Unfortunately that we're still getting this rain, but I'm sure very soon we will be in a position where we'll be able to enjoy some longer spring evenings with the sun shining and the lambs barring. So all things going well, that won't be too far away. Really enjoyed the last few weeks, wrapping up the winter sport, particularly winter tournament week, where our teams went out and just, competed really well. Weren't always successful, but the values that they showed and the never give up attitude that I really like was evident throughout. So really, really proud of what all of those sports teams and the winter tournament teams have done over the last wee while. So well done to all of them, and a big thank you to the parents, the coaches, the managers who have been involved to ensure that can happen. Such an important part of our lives. As you all have seen in communication a couple of weeks ago, we've made the decision to extend the senior timetable from the 3rd of November through to the 25th of November. Now that's an extra 3 weeks. Normally we would be in a position where after senior prize giving, which is the 2nd of November, students would head out on, or senior students, year 11 to 13, would head out on exam leave. But we've found with the disruption throughout the year that we feel that extra time, both face-to-face and that extra time at school, is really important for our kids. And there's a threshold to meet, as you've seen in the newsletter, and we will be communicating with each student in and around where they're at. And to be able to come home for exam leave, they actually need to receive a letter from a member of the senior leadership team. So that is something that we will follow up with a bit more detail through email closer either to the end of the term or start of next term. We've had some issues in and around students signing themselves out of school, and in some instances have been supported by parents with no particular reason for going home. I really encourage us to ensure that our students stay at school from start of the day right to the end of the day. And obviously for those under 16, by law they have to be there, but secondly it's really important that face-to-face learning, you can't beat that. So please help us out. If a student is leaving through the day, we would love them to have a copy of a slip that says they need to go to the doctor or a physio appointment or whatever it might be, and then they must sign out through the student office, and they will be asked the question to ensure that they have a valid reason for signing out. And lastly from me, as you're probably well aware, vaping's become, there's an increased presence around our community, and that includes unfortunately in the school community. It's such a difficult thing to I guess keep on top of, and if you heard Tim O'Connor from Auckland Grammar speak about it on breakfast a couple of months ago, he's of the feeling that as schools we are going to struggle to pull it back. So what I'm asking is from that community support, from you as parents, checking bags before students come to school. If you are aware that they may have been in and around vaping, it seems that they are readily available, and as a community we can keep monitoring, keep talking to students, keep educating, and being proactive around ensuring that they're not coming to school for that 6-hour period and not putting themselves in a position where they may have to come and speak to me. So I really appreciate the support in and around that. Enjoy the remainder of the term. Obviously it's a pretty busy term with exams right now happening. We have our literacy and numeracy pilot next week, and then we're into the end of the term. Obviously the Queen's passing is a very sad moment, and I'm sure all of you will be watching with interest over the next couple of weeks, and you will have also heard that the 26th of September is a day of mourning, if you like, where we will be able to to follow and be a part of the celebrations of the Queen's life. So look forward to seeing you all in the next few weeks, but if not before the term holiday, take care, and we will see you soon. Ka kite anō.